Dear viewers, welcome again to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I'm glad you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, we know that today, this is the 30th of March. Today is the day for the third demonstration since Raila Odinga started this mass protest. And I've seen, photos, especially from Juja Road. I was just checking online. Then I realized that the police could have changed tack on how they are going to deal with Azimio. Contrary to the previous demonstrations where the water cannons were seen on the roads with barricades, I saw pictures of water cannons being stationed opposite the road, and the police were literally walikuwa wamesimama kando ya barabara. It's contrary to how they used to do it when they used to stand on the roads and block any movement. So if I look at these photos very well, and I'm sharing those photos, just check them. You look at this water cannon has been parked right outside the building. It's just on the pedestrians footpath, and you can check from the pictures that other police people wamesimama kando. So I think this is because the pressure has been piled on JAPHET KOOME. We did not see JAPHET KOOME talk tough about today's maandamano because I think soon after the court delivered that message to him, and all people are blamed JAPHET KOOME for the mayhem that rocked Monday's demonstration. And then also when RUTO said to JAPHET KOOME that you will be solely responsible for anything that happens. So I think hiyo imefanya JAPHET KOOME aone hapana, there is no way I can fight Raila Odinga. So the best thing to do ni kukaa tu kando to protect the property. So if this is what we are seeing, then I think now JAPHET KOOME understands that Raila Odinga meant his word when he said demonstration lazima, because the constitution allows it. I was wondering, by the way, nilikuwa nashangaa, this country, the way it was heading was not good. If today's demonstrations are done peacefully, of course, there will be no looting. And if anybody loots, that person is supposed to be arrested. So I think if I look at these pictures, and by the way, pictures speak. Pictures peke yake zinaweza kuelezea kila kitu venye iko. You don't have to see JAPHET KOOME say that, oh, today nimeruhusu mfanye maandamano lakini si tutakaa tukiangalia. It doesn't have to say that. You can see it from the action of how the police are responding. You can see it from those pictures that I'm sharing there. You can see it from the way the water cannon has been packed. You can see that there are few roadblocks which have been erected. I think one of the reasons why the police were afraid was that there are million mass march to the State House. But that is allowed by the Constitution anyway, because if a million people can converge and walk to the State House, they have powers to remove the president. And probably should that happen, and should, of course, chaos will happen, then I think that's when the police, the army can take over the government on an interim capacity, so that the two people can settle their differences, and then an election can be done before another government takes over. So these pictures have spoken a lot. Of course, what has it that there are people moving, and I think that this time around people are not afraid of this anti-riot police, because walipewa lecture na judge, walipewa lecture of 1 hour on how they need to conduct themselves. I shared a certain video of police in Mombasa. This police had taken a lot of alcohol brew, and this police was drunk. And from that picture or that video, the police was staggering, and you could tell that the people whom the police was sent to beat are the same people who supported this police, gave the police water, and make sure that the police was taken to safety. So that also spoke a lot of words to JAPHET KOOME. JAPHET KOOME had to wake up, because now the same people you want to beat are the same people who are helping your police. Now, the question is, are these police going to be those people? Definitely not. I think that is why you find that in that video, there was no chaos, there was no tear gas, there was nothing. Literally, people were supportive of the police. The police also saw sense. When Nuru Okanga and the other 4 Azimio diehards were arrested and taken to court. The police gave them time to speak, and they spoke freely and said that the police are being mistreated. I could see the police were there, only that they didn't want their faces to be seen. But from that expression, I could tell that the police were supporting Azimio One Kenya Alliance. Another reason that I think police are supporting Azimio is because when the convoy of Raila Amolo Odinga was heading to Kawangware and Kibra, there was a video of a certain conversation between policemen, and that bodyguard of Raila Amolo Odinga's bodyguard had access to first-hand information on the plans of the police. So the question is, how did this bodyguard get access to this walkie-talkie? That's what I still believe, that the police are supporting Azimio One Kenya Alliance, and it's visible right now because now they have to take. They thought that by doing this maybe Ruto angewajamia, but Ruto amewatenga completely and said that you'll be held responsible for anything. That means the few deaths that have occurred are in the hands of the police. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly share what your thoughts are below the comment section. And once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.